सीन था ये एक्चुअली लास्ट दिन है हम सब तीनों का साथ में एंड इट्स ए इम्पॉर्टेंट सीन. हमारी फिल्म जो है वो यूएई में बेस्ड है तो उसका ही सेट लगाया गया है महबूब में एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू रोहित विजन एक बहुत ही खुफिया सीन हम लोग शूट करें जिसके बारे में हम लोग बोल सकते हैं अगर ये हमें परमिशन.
तो रहने दो ना, खुफिया मज़ा आएगा आपको देख के ये सब. और एक्चुअली एक सेक्शन है पिक्चर मिडिल ईस्ट में बेस्ड है. तो एक अंडरग्राउंड बंकर है जहाँ इनके कैरेक्टर कबीर और जुनैद घुस जाते किसी को ढूंढने और फिर इधर गाना होता है जो हम लास्ट 4 दिन के लिए शूट कर रही थी जहाँ जैकलिन वाज डांसिंग वेरी वंडरफुली एंड दैट्स व्हाट इट इज.
It actually leads up to a lot of action, and it's quite an intense scene that we're actually shooting today on the last day of our film. And it's fun. I mean, like the entire film has been that. There's been like a lot of thrills, action, intensity. It's like on the go. It's fast paced, and yeah, I'm just glad that we were kind of able to all.
From a Bond movie, it's actually a lot like a buddy cop film. So it harks back to a genre of Lethal Weapon, Andar Bahar, Main Khiladi Tu Anadi, Bad Boys. So that's the world the film is based in, and that's not too much slapstick comedy. There's a lot of humor. Both the characters are very different, and but the film has a lot of light-hearted humor.
बचपन में मैं काफ़ी पिटता था इनसे एंड सो आई थिंक जो भड़ास ये बचपन में नहीं निकाल पाए आई थिंक ये पिक्चर में मुझे कास्ट करके वो पिक्चर में निकाल रहे हैं. It's honestly been a very challenging film because there's a lot of action in the film. John and me have been through some really daredevil stunts, and I'm actually very thankful that I have a partner, a co-actor like John, because when you're doing action, when you're risking your life for these things, you need someone who has your back. And honestly, honest to God, every stunt that was there, first John would try it, then he would be like, okay, you do it. Even if he was not in the stunt, even if it was any kind of rigging or any type of stunt, he would go through it first and then he would be like, okay, Varun, this is the way you do it. And according to a hero, even the looks you have to give. So I had a lot of support from him. So I felt like I didn't have one, but I had two brothers. No, I think that's part and parcel of shooting. It was just एक incident था जो थोड़ा सा जब where I kind of, I mean they say I
Passed out.
But I felt it was for just a few seconds, but I think Rohit says it was for...
No, there were some extreme conditions, I think, that, you guys had to shoot in. Weather conditions and action scenes and,
but
Varun did pass out, by the way.
I did. I fainted for a bit. But the funny thing is this, कि जब ये मेरे साथ हुआ था, that was the only day I was not shooting with John. That was the only action sequence I was doing alone. And that's the time I actually went through this.
Actually, whenever John was around, he always, he didn't let a stunt happen before he saw the safety rigging.
Yeah.
और वो सब check करते थे, all the ropes, the steel harnesses, and only then we used to get onto a chopper or a speedboat or a fast car. क्योंकि उन्होंने तो बहुत bones तोड़े last 15 साल में.
But I think John और मैंने अपनी eyesight साथ में खोई थी इस पिक्चर के लिए because of the chlorine. We had an underwater shoot where हम लोग सुबह 7 बजे से I think तकरीबन 7 बजे इवनिंग तक शूट कर रहे थे. And I remember it was इंडिया और वेस्ट इंडीज़ का सेमीफाइनल था तो हम लोग सब एक्साइटेड थे कि जाके देखेंगे कब शूटिंग ख़त्म होगी. पर जब शूटिंग ख़त्म हुई तो हम लोग देखने के लायक नहीं थे. क्लोरीन यहाँ बिकॉज ऑफ द क्लोरीन सब हेज़ दिखाई दे रहा था. आई थिंक थोड़ा डिफरेंट होगा बिकॉज साजिद सर का एक अपना विजन होता है एंड ही इज़ ब्रिलियंट. जैसे मतलब उनके स्टार्टिंग से जब मैंने इनकी फिल्में देखी है तो ही हैज़ अ वेरी डेफिनेट विजन द वे ही वांट्स हिज फिल्म्स टू बी प्रमोटेड. आई थिंक तो वी विल बी फॉलोइंग दैट काइंड ऑफ विजन विद डिशूम्स मार्केटिंग. बट डेफिनेटली आई थिंक अप्रोच ये है कि हम तीनों साथ में तो कुछ नया करेंगे. वी आर बिकमिंग अ डिजिटल वर्ल्ड सो वी विल बी टेकिंग दैट कॉन्सेप्ट अहेड. जैकलीन हैज़ a lot of concepts about Dishoom clothes, which I think you should share with them.
I think it's about innovating right now and being creative. It's a very fast-paced industry, and people are innovating all the time. So it's just about doing things differently and really kind of exciting the audiences. so I'm not doing actual action, but I am physically there. I am part of it with the boys, and so I have got to experience what they go through. But most of the time, it's like about kind of.
No, her character is a
The
great
chases.
mix of glamour and grunge. You know, she's a part of all the madness.
Yeah.
But
They're doing all think about it, but it's fun. I mean, like I don't think you really get into a film trying to compete or trying to, really get into how you're going to stand out with, the actors that you're working with, because it really is about, at the end of the day, the teamwork and the camaraderie that you guys share, and that's the most important thing. And that was, I think, when we, shot this film, throughout it was all about like how and what we could do for the film. So yeah, and it was like a really, really fun experience for all of us.
This film was, I'll speak about the film more than anything else. I think, coming together on a film like this is, where you have probably the most powerful individual producer like Sajid Nadiadwala. You have, probably the youngest, most popular actor in Varun. And, you have someone so beautiful and so popular. In fact, her following is unparalleled in Jacqueline, which is really popular amongst the youth. And you have someone like this boy, who I've done Desi Boys with him. And I can speak for him and I can say you'll see him after Dishoom. He's going to be a powerhouse. So I think when you have a combination like that, and when we are all working together as a unit, the results are going to be fantastic. And I think we work, like Varun and me, our relationship off the set is even more comfortable sometimes than when it is on screen. And that really shows. And just the relationship that Rohit and all of us share is absolutely brilliant. So it's very seamless. This whole film is very seamless. Sajid and I have worked together before, and all credit to him, for mounting a film like this. I'm a producer, I know how tough it is, and he's done such a fantastic job, and there's so many things you have to deal with. And I think he's done everything so beautifully, and he still, trust me, sits here with a smiling face, it's damn tough. So I think a big congratulations to him for really making this film happen and seeing us through this last day. And I guess the rest is now all.
I like this film. I'd just like to add, this film was, I was writing this film at a time where I was at like a really lazy stage. It was like, it had been a couple of years from Desi Boys. I was helping Dad out with My Tera Hero. And I just kind of had a couple of ideas, and I didn't even kind of totally love them at that point. And I remember when Sajid Bhai just called me and I shared them with him. And he tapped onto this one, and it was just his sheer confidence and faith that he showed in me that has allowed me to fly, and that pushed me to go ahead and write it and just get back to work and get back to the grind. So it's all thanks to him, to just get us all together and put this together.
I think that's very unfair to
He's
them.
a combination of my father and mother.
That's true.
I think we've left it to our action directors.
Correct. We have two really good action directors on the film. Stefan from Germany, who had previously worked with Sajid Bhai on Kick, and Alan Amin, who's a very, very popular Hindi film industry action director. And you'll see some pretty spectacular stunts in the film.
Very large.
Yeah, it's larger than life, but it involves a lot of different vehicles, and the best part is it's all done by John and Varun. There are no stunt doubles.
पता नहीं अभी फोर्स टू मैं और कुछ करूँगा और उसके बाद इट विल कीप नहीं कंपटीशन नहीं है अच्छा लगता है अगर कोई कुछ अलग करे तो अच्छा ही लगता है हम लोग एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट कर रहे हैं कम्पीट नहीं कर रहे एंड आई थिंक इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर द ऑडियंस टू सी डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ फिल्म्स तो स्टंट से ज़्यादा अगर फिल्म्स की बात करें तो फिल्म शुड बी अ लॉट मोर एंटरटेनिंग
आई थिंक जो यूएसपी होगी इस एक्शन की कि हर स्टंट जो है वो मैंने और जॉन ने खुद किया है एंड इसमें कोई स्टंट डबल यूज़ नहीं हुआ है, इसमें कोई फेस रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं हुआ है, इसमें कोई स्पेशल इफेक्ट नहीं है. वी जेन्यूनली डन एवरीथिंग टुगेदर एंड आई होप वी कैन रिलीज द मेकिंग ऑफ द एक्शन. तो आप देख सकते हैं कि हम लोग कितने डरे हुए थे. हम लोग मतलब मैं कितना डरा हुआ था, बट उस वक्त यू रियली कम टू नो व्हाट गोज बिहाइंड a stunt like that because and मेरे हिसाब से the physical fitness on Dishoom is off the charts. I think when you have a man like John Abraham, you have someone like Jacqueline Fernandez, मतलब कुछ भी हो जाए जिम तो जाना ही पड़ेगा आपको वरना कल शूटिंग पे आप कौन सा मुंह लेके जाओगे वो पता नहीं आपको बिकॉज इतने फिट लोग होते हैं ये फिल्म पे. I think she would be doing Zumba on one side, insanity workout. John is working out on another side. Yeah, there's a full team in the film. और जैसे मैंने बोला कि जॉन मेरे भाई की तरह है, तो कोई मेरे साथ लड़ेगा तो पहले जॉन आएंगे, तो सोच समझ के लड़िए मेरे साथ.